Hey, welcome to Weekly Reset.
It's the reset.
My name is Mark, joined with
Josh.
Also known as Soft Boy.
Whoa. You put that out there on.
Yeah, you put you on
Threw it out
blast.
there live, dude? What's your name?
Steven.
AKA. I don't know.
Tony.
Lumberjack Steve.
So Dexter?
I did do some axe throwing this weekend.
I saw it on
Actually,
Instagram,
yeah,
man. I saw it on the gram.
Yeah.
You out there doing the...
Bullseye.
You getting bullseyes?
Yeah.
Are we going to come back to that? I'm interested.
We're gonna get into that. What's your name, sir?
Duke Jokum.
No, it's not, dude. It's your real name. Who are you? What are you about?
Mischief.
All right.
Not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
How was you guys' week, man?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, mine
Do you want the real?
was dope.
Yeah, we always give the people the real, dude. Always. How's your week, Josh?
It was long.
I bet, dude. I bet, man. It's holiday week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you stressed?
Are adults
A little
still
bit.
allowed to enjoy holidays?
No.
Yeah,
It's not really.
depending on your job.
So-
Well, what about you buying gifts for everybody and
That sounds lame.
having to go to
Oh,
family
see?
dinners and stuff?
Yeah.
See, you have to get gifts for yourself.
But then if you show up with no
I do
gifts for
that- I do
anybody,
that
then
every
everybody gets
day.
mad at you, and then you gotta pretend like you care.
Oh, you don't.
No, you gotta pretend like you care. Like, why is she?
You don't have.
You know what? My bad.
You don't have to pretend. You just don't care.
Yeah, but I heard you got this new laptop.
Nah.
Alright, that's where you're like, so.
Look at this guy, man. Trying to pretend like he ain't been slapped up before, dude.
You been
I mean,
slapped
yeah,
up before?
I bought gifts for everyone, but
He said you
hey,
been
but
slapped
I'm
up
just
before.
saying, you can still get gifts for yourself.
You can, but then you gotta spend more money. And I was
But
just
the gifts makes you happier.
What you got to do is you got to lead people down the track of the gifts that you want, so that you can buy your own gifts, and they get you the gifts that you were gonna buy.
Yeah, see, he's a thinker.
Mm.
Get this man a beer.
That's why. Oh, trade me a Metapod. Oh my! I'm turning this shit off.
Turn it off. Is that it, dude? It's just rough?
Mm-hmm.
But family made it better?
I don't even remember.
Family
what
makes it worse. I think. I think.
most of the time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fact check that. I don't know if
I
we
didn't
can,
really
but
spend much time with my family, to be honest.
Whoa. We'll come back to that later.
I saw Frozen 2.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
I heard it was pretty
Okay.
good.
It was okay.
How come you didn't wait for me, dude?
You didn't answer. I texted you.
I didn't get it until...
is it true Elsa's into?
Did you not get it, or you didn't look?
I was at work pretty late.
So she's a
By the time I
lesbian?
saw it. I was like, he
Mhm.
probably already went.
Am I allowed to spread like not true things about stuff? Sure.
Yes, I encourage
Then yes,
this.
she is lesbian.
Woo! Wow. Okay.
Steve, dude, Jesus, dude, you can't do that.
That's fun.
I can't.
Did the turkey trot on
Did
Thanksgiving
the what?
morning.
Turkey
Turkey
trot?
trot.
You do that like every year now? It's like
Yeah.
a tradition, right? How many years in a row have you done it?
This was year 5, I think. Or
Oh,
6.
Yeah. I was about to say 3.
He'll hear,
No,
making,
like 5 or
he'll hear
6.
making changes, man. He said, you know, I'm gonna go and chase these turkeys,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna throw some axes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna.
You throw an axe at a turkey? No.
That's
Set up
generally
more.
frowned upon.
Is it? It probably is. Huh?
I mean,
I got it. So what?
Mm.
it's Thanksgiving dinner,
Fresh
man.
turkey.
Huh?
That's dinner, man.
That's true. But if Steve ever came back here with a damn dead turkey in his G6, dude.
I would assume you'd have axe there too.
You ever had turkey gizzards, Steve?
No. I've had
Well,
chicken gizzards.
What about turkey giblets?
No.
So the axe throwing thing went well?
One more question.
It's like, wait. Chef Marlon, how do you cook a gizzard or a giblet?
You put it in a pan, you let it fry for about 5 minutes, and you throw some haystacks in it.
Why does everything end with haystacks?
I like it.
Do you want haystacks?
I like haystacks, yeah.
I will ask a question to you later, Marlon, but let's see if
Yeah,
Steve, how'd the axe throwing go?
it
dude?
was fun. We most definitely should all go and do it.
The turkey trot?
No.
I was like, isn't it like a Is that a race?
You want to throw some
I'll throw
axes?
some axes though. That sounds great. Wait, is it hard to like get a bull? You say how many bullseyes you get?
Probably, I don't even know because we had so many. I had a lot.
Were you dope doing it one-handed, or they force you to do like a two-handed toss?
I did one-handed.
Oh, nice.
Did you see anybody
Yeah.
fucked up and
Yeah,
his
Six
axe
next to
bounced
him like
back
this.
at him?
She's like, Steve's like
We
this.
weren't really throwing it that hard. One of
Steve's
mine
like
came
flipping
back
the
pretty
axe, like,
close.
Yeah, he's like this. Nah,
We had
girl.
like a couple
Yeah,
that
throw it
pretty
like this.
far, but
Did they have you start with the standard overhead?
no, they tell you like the two different like techniques, like with two-hander or one-hander, and you just kind of pick whatever you want.
What'd you do?
Just one-handed. That's all you need. Like,
How much does
I
an
wasn't
axe
even
weigh?
throwing it that hard.
How much does an
You
axe
guys,
weigh?
Like a pound.
You guys all like
Yeah.
lined up and stuff?
What?
You guys like were in the line, like all lined up, and there's like.
I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a.
Like you're in a cage and there's only like they only have like two people throwing at a time.
Yeah.
And then there's like a coach in there with you who like they count down. They're like 3, 2, 1, throw, and then you throw at that. And there's
have to
also
sign
like
a
a
waiver?
line that you have to yeah.
It's like a competition, so the two people are competing.
Yeah, there's like two teams, so like it's pretty much whoever gets. We were switching the scores all the time, but like first one to 51 points or whatever, and you have to get 51 exactly.
Hmm.
If you go over, you drop down 10 points. So
Who was in the ring with you?
it was. Let's see, first two games was me and my dad versus my mom and sister,
Okay.
and then we switched it up, and it was me and my mom versus my dad and my sister.
Okay.
Who
And
won?
whoever's on your team.
I won every time.
Oh my god.
Who had the most points?
I probably had the most points.
Oh my
Because I was getting those bullseyes. Those are 6 points, and then it's like 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they also had like kill shots. They're like little dots up by the one ring, and those are worth 10 points.
So,
Yeah, I was about to say.
are you considering lumberjack, or
No.
are you still chasing turkeys to eat the turkey booty?
What the?
Gobble gobble.
Gobble,
was
gobble.
doing
Gobble gobble. And they would gobble gobble. Gobble gobble.
My week
Gobble
was
gobble.
good.
How was your week, Tony?
Yeah, no, my week was pretty good.
Who did you spend the holidays with?
And what did you bring back?
Well,
Please answer in that order.
Hopefully, he didn't bring back anything.
yeah.
It is a loaded question. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I was,
waiting for the answer.
For Thanksgiving Day, I spent time with my family for lunch,
Okay.
and then I drove to Chicago to meet up with my friend.
Who?
For,
Oh, you're not allowed to name drop?
I mean, it's probably better not.
That's cool. Smart.
Then spend Thanksgiving with her family.
Okay.
So it's a she.
Went Black Friday shopping downtown Chicago. Bought a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Ate really good steak at Gibson's. I don't know if you guys ever been to like a Gibson's steakhouse. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty pricey.
How much is the steak?
Well, we split like the family split porterhouses, and those were like a 26-ounce steak.
Okay.
They were like $60. So, like,
Sweet.
yeah, split that.
$60 for a steak, man.
I'm waiting for the second question.
Yeah, for real.
I did buy gifts, but I won't name the people that I bought gifts for. It's none of you guys.
Damn.
That sucks. I'm just what are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Oh,
The hot dogs and donuts.
But yeah, it was good. I actually just got back this morning, like super. Yes? Question? Yes? Marcus.
Did you get a gift for anyone in Chicago?
Yes.
Did they give you a gift?
Yes.
Whoa. Did they give you 2 already?
No, it's just one.
Wait. Was there any gift exchanging done in Chicago? Like, I don't know, immediately or as soon as you got there?
he wants to know
No.
when you unwrap the present.
I hope you wrapped the present.
Did you wrap the present?
She gave me the present right away.
Did you wrap
That's a
your
good-ass
present to
Thanksgiving,
her?
man. That's a good holiday. Honestly, I mean, I'm just saying.
So did you wrap your present to her? Are you good at rapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm straight.
I'm pretty sure if I have a worse counter, mine is definitely way higher.
We got a lot, yeah.
But overall, yeah, just bought a lot of stuff. Spent probably way more than I intended.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, she gave you her gift first, so at that point, it's just like, dang, I had to go all in. Anyways.
Well, yeah, no. Then I dropped her off at the airport this morning, and then I came home to what seemed to be
You
the
took her to
craziest.
airport too?
Huh?
She got you a good gift. Took her to the
I
airport
mean, it's
too.
the whole package, Mark.
I
You mean,
guess.
you gotta, from start to finish, you gotta, finish. The whole shebang bang.
He said, "Oh, you need a ride."
he said, you want
All right.
to talk
Trying
later?
to calculate how many worse you guys both have.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah, but man, when I came home, like, I got home at like 10, but like when I got to Grand Rapids,
you were spent literally.
no, dude, the roads were fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was crazy driving in today. I like just get past like Lansing, like everything before was like
Yeah, everything was.
nothing.
Yeah,
and then I just get
golden.
past Lansing a little bit. All of a sudden, I'm like, it turned into winter,
Yeah.
like snow everywhere.
As soon as I hit 196, like, I was like, what the heck? Is this snow everywhere? And like, it hasn't been cleaned up yet, so I literally almost thought I was gonna die.
It was actually crazy last night because around like 2 or 3 in the morning, it was like thundering and like lightning like crazy, and then all of a sudden you wake up to like 4 inches of snow.
Yeah, that's what my brother
I
said.
was knocked out.
My brother said, yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
I was
I
like,
asked
damn,
him, I was like, did
It's
it snow?
December 1st, but that don't mean it's got to be Christmas right now.
Dang, it is December 1st. They hit us with the snow right away.
Because I was asking him, like, was it snowing all like yesterday? And he was like, nah, it was actually pretty good all day. It like happened like middle of last night.
Yeah.
Like it had to have happened because it was like pouring rain.
Yeah, I didn't go to sleep until 3:30, and I know that it was still. What you laughing at?
Man.
Huh?
Were you wrapping gifts too?
My shit was already wrapped. Opened way before that. She said, "Okay, listen." She told me I couldn't unwrap my present until 12:01. So I waited till 5:30 and I unwrapped it.
Wait, PM or AM?
PM.
I was like,
Oh, no, never mind.
No, I said I'm not waiting till 12:01.
Why are you opening gifts this early?
Why aren't you?
I did. But I'm just asking you.
If we're both on the same page, then what's the conversation about, Mark? What are we talking about?
Dude, dude, would you stop? How was your week? So we can get into this phenomenal beer that Steve has. Wrap it up.
It was pretty.
Always.
It was uneventful, really. I mean, I played a lot of Pokemon. I need like 30 more Pokemon to complete the decks.
I heard you said, Steve. Yeah, dude, what's up with you, man? You going hard in this game, dude.
Yeah.
Some of us are busy with this hellish holiday weekend or a week.
Yeah.
You went hard in some Pokemon.
Thanksgiving was easy. Just wrote my reviews for my team, and Friday did the same thing. Got out of there, took Saturday off.
If you either fire too many people or your team, I know you probably get in trouble for your team's underperformance, but if you just like firing people left and right, do you get in trouble?
No, because I had like a lot of turnover with the nature of my shift anyway.
Yeah.
But when I talked to the site leader, because she wanted to know why my attrition was so high, I was like, I documented which person left, why they left, what their like correctional level was at during that time. So I had it all documented.
You're like a natural born leader, huh?
no, he's trying to watch his back.
Nah, for real. Write it down. Dude.
Dude, you document everything.
CYA, dude. Cover yo. Man, you gotta get it.
Cover your ass.
Yeah, CYA. That's what we always say.
Other
Man, that's just,
other than that, I mean, I got the leaf blower out yesterday, and it was good timing too.
Yeah.
Because I got up today, I opened up the door, I'm like, take Judah, what the fuck? Close the door up. Nope. Nope.
Has Juno ever seen snow before?
Yeah.
He has?
Mhm.
Does he like it?
He puts his nose in it.
Right.
I don't understand. But, that's what he does, yeah. Stupid
You guys
dog.
get a second. Let's do a mic check around.
Oh. Booyaka.
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 Horde.
Why did it say he said whore?
I did. At first, I thought he did. I was like, nah.
Well, you guys keep talking. I can't even hear anything.
All right, wait.
Oh, booyaka.
I think Mark's the only one that's like, I think it's just the way you have it positioned.
Move your dongle.
Put your dongle closer to your face, Mark.
No.
That sounded better.
How is this, Steven? I'm assuming there's some lag time.
Yeah, I was like, a little bit of lag.
Yeah, there's like, it's better. It was just, you sounded like you were like far away from the mic.
Probably because like the dongle was like like straight in like this,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to come at it from the side like this.
Uh-huh.
How you gotta come at it?
From
What
the
are you
side.
thinking?
Are
What
you
you Steve?
experienced in
Huh?
dongles?
I'm not experienced.
We
I'm
doing a
Mark,
shot
what-
first or just doing
How
a
was
beer?
your weekend,
Do a
bro?
shot.
You didn't tell us about your weekend.
gonna have to. I'm with Josh on this one, man. Stressful, man. You know, people. Sometimes you just gotta let them go.
Look, man, you as long as you're holding people accountable.
Yeah,
I mean, they did that shit themselves, you know.
yeah, that's true.
Hey,
That's true.
I didn't do this.
Hey, I didn't do this. You did. What is that? What you would say to
What do
people?
you guys want?
Oh no, I'm trying to decide. I've had whiskey all
I mean,
weekend.
just be
All right,
honest.
Tony. Smirnoff, let's do it.
All right, I'm down.
Actually, I'll do whatever you want if you say my name.
At least be like, what's wrong with you and Tony? Huh?
Which kind?
Definitely the raspberry one.
Yeah, I was like, which one does not taste like
Vodka
polish?
or cherry?
Cherry.
I'll whisper.
Yeah, yeah, cherry. Extra cherries.
Did you do
No,
it?
you passing on it, dude.
Yeah.
Passing on it.
Could I get a modified?
I did
beer?
have some. It was like some double barrel aged whiskey over the weekend.
with the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Double barrel aged whiskey, dude.
I had
What's it
some.
called?
I don't know. It was like a $50-$60 bottle though, so not too bad.
Oh yeah.
But
What do you want?
Man, at no point did I really have
some
that.
Trace.
This is really bad.
Heavy.
Yeah,
How
it's
much did you fill yours up with?
pork butt.
All the way.
A little past half.
A little pass. All right. I just want to make sure.
Man, we're
I'm
almost
not
out
cheating,
of tequila.
Oh no.
No good.
No tequila for me. No tequila for me.
Oh, that's right.
Tequila after you take that cherry vodka shot.
Probably. I remember when we said.
Oh, damn it.
Too much fire?
No!
It's gonna be a spicy one.
Oh no, it's gonna be terrible. Where's
It's gonna be spicy.
Spicy. Spicy.
Where's
Where'd you get that
regular
from?
Dave?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. Like,
Doesn't he live with you?
Well, I mean, I was gone for the weekend.
Did
so
he not come with you in your luggage?
No.
Wait, so-
carried regular day where were you in, man?
Nah.
So was he there while you were gone?
Put that over
No,
there.
he went. He was
Oh, it's
staying,
inside
I
there.
think, at his mom's place for his time being,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
because he had work. I requested the weekend off.
I didn't know if he was just chilling there while you were gone. So I was gonna say that seems awkward.
I mean, he does it on like normal days where like if he has a day off and I have to go to work, he just chills.
This is like extended though.
Yeah, that's why he was just like, yeah, it's weird. I was like, yeah, it is weird. You probably should go find a place to stay.
Sorry, regular Dave.
Sorry, regular
You are
Dave.
regular Dave.
Sorry, regular Dave.
Um,
Alright, gang. To another week.
I'm not looking
Happy
for this upcoming weekend.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, that
Late
too.
Thanksgiving.
That too. Happy Thanksgiving.
You got any turkey?
Cheers.
No.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that went down
That
easy.
was not too bad, actually.
Yeah, that was. I could probably even do another one.
We've definitely trained way worse than
Yeah,
that.
100 times way worse.
My gosh, we're gonna do another one of those later, dude.
All right, I don't know. Just remind me.
Alcoholics.
Alright, bro. We're drinking. You said alcoholics?
We got some CBS.
CBS, baby!
Imperial Stout with chocolate and coffee,
Gotcha.
aged in maple syrup, bourbon barrels.
It's about to be good. You like stout, don't you?
This doesn't seem like something I will enjoy.
All right, give me a bottle.
Should give me a bottle.
I like this. This label.
Is this a twist or is it a?
No, it's a pop.
Once
Yeah,
you
it's a
pop, the
twist.
fun don't stop, dude. You know what that means, right?
It's a twist, and then you.
My arms was like bleeding. Like,
Look at my jack.
It's not a twist.
Once you
Another
pop,
reference to that.
I'll take that, Steve. I'll take. He's still.
The Detroit Smash, like when your fingers all jacked up.
You got it.
Josh, you messed up our video.
huh?
What?
Tony, can you click the button? Focus button.
Which button?
It was focusing.
Right there.
Oh,
I pulled a Marlon, dude.
I didn't even do anything.
that is it. Work.
You piece of.
Yeah, it's all kinds of jacked up. Y'all look all kinds of
There we go.
jacked
I got it.
I'm all good.
Can you slap that over for you? Putiti cut it the
Before you put the cutty.
All
Like
right,
you've
go
had
ahead.
this before, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we
So
were
I'm so excited for it,
harmonizing.
man. We had KBS here.
KBS was good, so I'm hoping this is on par.
I gave you enough
Don't
to
think I've ever
take
had
a couple
CBS.
sips.
Are we sharing with anyone?
CBS.
Sorry,
Yeah,
just-
I already wants more.
Yeah,
I just-
I already gave Marlon.
I just
I'm
poured
also-
those.
Watch them like it. They gonna be asking and they ain't gonna get none.
Well, it's got coffee in it, so it's
Oh, yeah,
automatically
sure, yeah.
probably
Oh,
not
yeah.
good. And chocolate.
Yeah, maple syrup.
Yeah!
And maple syrup.
You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it.
I'll let Marlon taste it. If you don't like it, then. But if you like it, I'll give you some.
All right.
Keep drinking. Go for it, dude. Everybody go
Nah,
for
you
it.
good. You good. Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, oh Jesus.
I like it.
Good.
I like it quite a. It doesn't have like a bitter coffee flavor at the end.
No, it's good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like chocolate and you like coffee,
Yes.
I was expecting a little bit more
maybe it's okay.
maple.
There was no maple.
What?
I was hoping
You
that the
taste the
maple would
maple?
save me.
Yeah. I taste a little sweet in the end.
I think that actually what helps it
Yeah.
because
I
like
don't taste any bad. What's the percentage on this? Because this, I could drink this all day.
11.
yeah, this,
11? Oh boy.
this is pretty good.
This is
No.
really good. This is
Yeah.
an awesome stout, dude.
Yeah,
The one we had last week, that was good. This one is just
So basically, it's made the same way as KBS, just in maple syrup barrels.
Maple syrup.
Yeah, because it's Canadian
Bourbon
breakfast style, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
But it's like maple syrup bourbon barrels.
I like it. I like it.
How did they become maple syrup bourbon barrels?
It says
They
they
just dip
they had
the barrel,
previously
like,
housed
loaded in
maple
maple.
syrup in it. They're bourbon barrels that they just use for maple syrup.
when I dip, you dip, we dip.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
That shit.
Dude,
Yeah, I give this a solid 9.
I give it a solid 9. Maybe a
I don't
10.
give it a 9.
I was like, it's like yeah, it's definitely like a 9, 9.5.
I give it
Yeah.
a 7.5.
What? You crazy.
I give it a 9.
Crazy.
Well, sounds like.
I think it's not as good as KBS, but
but
maybe
we
that's
give-
because I haven't had it in a long time.
I'd say it's on par with KBS, maybe. What do you got, dude? What kind of low rating do you have over here?
4.
He said 4. Everybody said 9s across the board. He said.
Oh, I said 7.5.
Yeah, you said
Oh,
7.5.
man, I wasn't counting you though, because you don't make no sense. There's no way this is like an average stout, dude. No way in hell.
Hmm?
No way in hell this is
I
average.
gave it a 7.5. It's a little bit above average.
Oh, hell no. All right, man. What we get into, Josh?
I don't know.
I got some interesting things to talk about.
I got a question.
Did we even talk about video
Well,
games
it's about
last week?
games.
No, we didn't.
But-
I'd like to start there.
Yeah, okay.
I got
Did you
some
fucking
anime.
play Star Wars yet?
No.
He hasn't been playing anything.
No, because every time I talk to this dude, he like, oh, you ain't trying to be a Pokemon master? I'm like,
Oh, you're not. Why is that my fault? I'm just
Don't
asking a
give
question.
in. There's too many games you're getting into.
Here, just give up, cause.
Have you guys even played Diablo lately?
Nah.
Yeah.
Steve was out there turkey trotting.
Out there trotting turkeys, looking for them turkey booties and gizzards, and throwing axes, lopping them off. So where you going, girl?
I've worked every single day, so
Yeah, I'll probably play more once this week. Because
Yeah.
I was gone.
Like I had to work for 3 days, and then right after that,
Why, you looking for something to get into, dude?
I really want Star Wars, but I'm still debating, and I was hoping I'd get like a somewhat of a feel.
I'll play it, dude. Dude.
just borrow Mark's.
Yeah, let me borrow it, bro.
It's not open yet.
All right, open it, let me borrow it.
Oh no, are you pulling a Josh?
No.
It's not open.
It's because I was
I'm
playing
gonna
something
play.
else first, though.
I'll play Pokemon on the 4th
Why?
when Snorlax comes out.
That
Did you guys do the Borderlands raid? I saw you on Borderlands earlier.
No, I ain't doing it.
Or maybe.
Oh, I was going to get my gear set up for it.
No, okay.
I wanted to first take all the shit in my inventory and just throw it in the bank. Now that they doubled the bank slots.
Heck yeah,
Oh.
boy.
Yeah.
Wait, doubled? So it's not 300, it's 100?
Yeah, it's only 100.
Oh, that's fine, though.
And then I wanted to look into what bosses have the dedicated loot drops for some items because I want to farm some hex grenades.
Yeah, this is about to be dope.
I need like a better hex.
This raid is about to be insane.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of games, but I do want to. I kept looking at missing like a single player game. You know, just it's not really single player. You guys are just gonna keep bothering me in battle and stuff.
Well, I mean,
You want to battle? Dude?
look, I need to wear some people. So.
See, like,
See what I mean?
No, if you
See what I mean? It's just like, I pick up my Switch because I'm like, man, I got to train something up so I can beat this dude.
yeah, I'm always like
but you can't.
like today, like I got back, like
I get it, dude. You were tired. You were
Yeah.
spent.
yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go play a game, and then I was like, I should play Diablo and try to catch up to these guys because they're more geared than me. Then I was like, but I haven't really played Pokemon. Like I literally have not gotten anywhere. I just beat like the first gym battle, so I need to.
oh God,
Yeah, I haven't played at all.
you
That's
might as
like
well
in
just
the first 5 minutes of the game.
you might as well just return it. You're not a Pokemon master, man. That's concerning.
yeah, you're not a Pokemon master.
Yeah, I'm okay with that not having that title anymore.
I'm not okay with Josh telling me that, though. I'm trying to say that right now.
Well, see, for him it doesn't matter because he wasn't a master anyways.
Whoa.
Ooh, what was he?
He said this is the first game you beat. dude.
Fighting words.
He said this is the first Pokemon game you beat.
What,
And
what was
and
it?
they just gave it him a leap for it.
What was his trainer name? Trainer Chump Josh wants to
Trainer
fight you.
Trump Josh, dude.
Oh, man, you just made one up. I was about to be like, maybe he's like a.
Alas, dude.
What's
That's
up?
a chick.
That's
Yeah,
a chick
that
one.
was a chick.
I thought that was a little kid. My bad. Schoolboy? Schoolboy Josh.
Schoolboy Josh.
Schoolboy Josh said.
Is that like one of those like bug catchers?
Oh, you're a bug catcher? I hate those guys.
We don't discriminate against bug
Tony
catchers.
with like 3
by the way.
Weedles, dude.
I don't have any bug Pokemon, Mark.
He said, I'm going to beat you. You were the first dude.
And a Metapod. It's hard.
He said, that's it. Now you're forcing me to use my real stuff. Go, Metapod. I was like, dude, I'm about to peck his eyeballs out.
All right, Metapod, now Dynamax. Now Harden.
Ew. Damn, he got big and hard.
If Metapod does Dynamax, what does Harden change into?
You know.
Max Guard. Max
You know.
Guard. He's
Is it?
got him on.
It's like Magnum.
Magnify.
Max Guard. Protection. That's nasty. You nasty for that. Dude, that's Metapod. Dynamax. Metapod Harden. So, man, I can't. He's too hard. I can't hit him. I can't hit him.
Why is your Metapod so big and hard?
You ever had like that annoying fight, in Viridian Forest where like you just got done beating up like one of his other Pokemon, but now your dude is like either asleep or poisoned or paralyzed or something.
Yeah.
The Metapod got off like 6 Hardens. Now you wake up and you just to beat up this hard ass Metapod. So he's not even hitting you.
I remember
Metapod used Harden. It did not work because he already did it like 6 times, and 6 is like the max. So you just try to beat. Man, this dude's hard, man.
It's like one little sliver. It's like,
Yeah, man. You use all your PP up trying to beat him.
This is the worst.
Next topic, dude.
This is the worst.
Steve, you got anything for me, dude? Let's get off this topic.
No.
He said no.
We're turkey trotting. Damn it, dude. No, I did not try Star Wars yet, but I will crack that baby open this week.
I have a question about something Star Wars related.
Me too.
Okay.
So, The Mandalorian episode 4 is out, yeah?
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I had a couple friends saying that the writing for episode 4 was not good. I don't know what that means. Is like it's not really holding up to the previous 3. Is that true?
I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, the 4th episode is kind of like your basic TV show episode, like your standard TV show episode, kind of like
you know when you watch those shows that you can watch out of order and it doesn't even matter. It was like kind of one of those episodes.
A filler?
It wasn't a filler
It wasn't
per se.
necessarily
Like
a
I mean, like
filler,
I'm pretty sure.
Did you watch it, Marlon?
I didn't watch it,
Oh.
so I was just going off of.
So pretty much, what happened really didn't matter as far as like a big story. So
Yeah,
just,
like
it
I'm
was
pretty sure the only thing I'll really spoil is that they possibly introduced a new character, and that character may not return. Most likely not, but
Maybe in a later episode.
yeah, maybe a later
Is it
episode.
a small character?
Right now,
don't know.
Right now he's gathering friends.
Yeah, like,
And
yeah,
then it's gonna
yeah.
fall
He's
upon
doing the
them.
gathering, the team idea right now.
Oh, so it's an RPG?
Yeah, it is an RPG, dude.
It's
But then that teammate, doesn't stay.
Kind of
like
Cross.
Yeah, like Chrono Cross. I was just-
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, I was about to say Chrono Trigger. I was about to say the frog. You know,
frog,
like
yeah.
like you meet the frog guy.
was like,
He's kind of dope,
"Aw,
but then
yeah."
he doesn't join right away. But then you meet him later because he needs help, and you help him, and he's like, "Yo, do you want to
You're
join my
pretty
team
strong.
now?"
I'll join your
And then
team.
and he's like, "Yeah, you saved me. I'll help you." And then you're like, "Oh, I got the frog."
Dude, he
You
was
know?
dope. He was
Yeah,
dope.
he was dope. So it's kind of like that episode.
All right. Okay.
But we're not 100% sure. But yeah, to me, it was your standard episode. It was not bad. Like if I were to rate that episode, it'd be like 7, maybe a 6.5.
I will say one thing.
Go ahead.
I sent that.
know.
I sent that thing to you, right?
Wait, what thing?
That
Disney Plus?
timeline.
Yeah,
Did you see when the next thing's coming out?
I didn't, but you said what?
Oh, I saw it. I canceled my shit.
Fall.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. But did you see that Disney Plus accounts are getting hacked and resold?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's kind of funny.
That's jacked up, dude.
I also
So always
canceled
funny
my
unless it's
Hulu
yours.
subscription
You canceled yours?
and then rebought it with the $2 a month.
The other one.
This guy's nuts, dude.
Does that have commercials on it?
Yeah.
I mean, I had the commercial one anyway.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
But yeah, Black Friday deal was
might
like
as well just watch
$2 a
TV.
month for a year or whatever.
What'd
So I
you
just
say?
canceled it and redid it.
You can still do it. Ends today at the end of the day.
I'll take mine.
But anyway, that Disney Plus like timeline thing. The
Mhm.
next thing that comes out is that Falcon and
Winter Soldier.
Is
show,
this
and it doesn't
just
come
for
out till
Marvel stuff, though?
fall.
Yeah, it's just the Marvel stuff.
Okay. They got
But I
anything else,
mean,
Nick?
what else did they? They haven't announced anything.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything big
But
with Star Wars.
but the
or anything like that.
Loki was on I think Jimmy Fallon or something.
Mhm.
And what made me like look it up was he in his like interview thing he was like he's like Loki doesn't even go into production until next year, and I was like, well, if it doesn't even go into production until next year, when does it release? And that one doesn't even release I think until like the beginning of 2021 or something, or is it the very end of
I think
2021?
it's
I know Obi-Wan Kenobi, but that's gonna be a long time away too.
I mean, that might just be Marvel stuff because I can't imagine them not adding anything else to this service until May. So, but even still, they got like a lot of big things coming. So, all I'm saying is it's like it's already like super popular. It's not like they had to build a fan base first. That's all I'm saying.
So
Yeah, no.
with the timeline that you found, are you canceling your shit?
No, I
He
paid
bought
for
3
3 years.
Yeah, he already paid.
Mm.
I already got him.
One
locked
of
and
those,
loaded.
man.
Hey, he canceled it. It'll end in 3 years.
I did. I actually did. I canceled it, but I still got a subscription to go through.
Mm.
I mean, I still think like
You
I said.
canceling yours?
I mean, I got it for a year, so. I guess
Oh
I'll
man,
just-
everyone was. I guess it doesn't matter then.
I mean, like I said, I think
It's yours.
I'm keeping mine.
like I was like with Marcus' point, no matter what, it's still gonna be profitable. It's still gonna do a lot. But like I do feel it's gonna dip. But I think also with people that have a family that's our age, like, especially like you two. I mean, maybe not as much as you, because again, we're not the normal consumer base. But I feel like hearing and talking to like some coworkers that have kids, they love it to have like their kids watch what they've watched when they were
Kids
younger.
will watch things over and
Yeah,
over again.
exactly.
Shit,
I'm pretty sure
I watch Brink on repeat now. All right, Dad, man.
Yeah, dude, that's terrible.
I put on Brink, but then it was full screen. it was kind of
He's
rough.
like, he's like, why? He's like, why are you dressed like your clothes deflated? I was like, he's like, it's the style, Dad. Come on, man, keep up with the times. I was like, oh no, no. He's wearing all them baggy pants, man. Anyways, it was a great movie, dude.
That's a solid movie.
Come on, Brink. Was that Blink-182? Oh, Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Sorry. Anyways, I actually had something on Disney Plus because I knew I was like, man, I was like, Josh linked this shit in the group chat. Watch him bring it up. He's like, hey, I told you, man, got no content coming till May.
I mean, it is interesting though.
I think that's just the Marvel stuff though. But
But they haven't. I mean, they haven't really announced like a lot of other stuff either, too. But I mean, they have some Star Wars stuff, right? But Mandalorian's already out. They're not gonna put out more Star Wars until after Mandalorian's done, at least. Which I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be.
yeah.
12, 13.
Yeah, about 13.
Are we good with Disney Plus or we got other shows?
We're good.
There was a movie I saw on Netflix that was fairly new.
What's that?
It's well, I mean, I guess it pertains more to you guys because I have kids, but
Wait,
it's
are
an
you guys-
animated show.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's Klaus. It's like Christmas theme.
My daughter doesn't like Santa Claus.
Well,
Why not?
I'm
Green
aware.
Eggs and Ham is pretty interesting if you haven't seen
I
that.
saw that on there, but I didn't watch it. But I mean,
Just watch the first episode. You'll be like, what the hell?
oh, no. You guys ever have green eggs and ham?
No.
You do not like them, Sam. I am. Yo, Sam was like, you ever like picture like, man, I could hang out with this guy. Like hanging out with this dude for a day would be dope, dude. Right?
Well,
No?
well, the
I was lonely.
in Green Eggs and
I
Ham.
was like, am I sober?
You sitting there reading drunk. You sitting there reading green eggs and he's like, yo, Sam was cool as hell though. He's like, hey, Sam was cool, man. Sam was kind of cool, dude. Just eat the damn green eggs and ham, man.
I mean, if it helps, it doesn't really. I mean, it's about Santa Claus, but
Okay.
it doesn't have like. It's like the beginning of Santa Claus, like at least an interpretation of it. And I think it's pretty good how they do it as an animated show or movie, I should say.
But
What's up? What's Elise J? How you doing?
JB.
What's your name, girl? I just went.
No, it's not.
Worst counter, 1.
What? You said 4?
whoa, is that like 10?
Yeah, no.
You said 1 or 4?
I'm officially counting at 1 right now.
Oh, okay, thanks.
It should be 4.
I participated in all those other ones, but I didn't. That was a group effort, dude. It was way too
Deflecting,
easy.
huh?
Tony was giving us gold. I had to say something.
I did watch that Mary Happy whatever?
Mary had a little lamb.
Oh, I
Come on,
just
man.
started watching that.
I will.
Before you guys came over.
I went into the bedroom and
You went to the bedroom.
Careful what you say.
we had
So careful.
it's on Netflix. It's not on anything like major, but a movie called Noelle with a female Santa Claus. I feel like we were just talking about this shit.
Was that on Disney Plus or was that actually?
I think it was on Netflix. Maybe it was on
I
Disney.
think it was on Disney Plus because
No, that's Disney Plus. Yeah.
Is it?
yeah,
Yeah,
With
I think
wasn't it Christian Bell?
no,
so. No.
Maybe it was.
it's what's her name?
the,
Chick-
the,
the
the
brown
one with
hair.
The one that
Wow,
was
I mean
on-
that's great. The chick with the brown hair.
Steve was like,
She did the cup song.
Yeah, the cups.
Oh, and
Kendrick.
There we go.
Oh, she.
Yep. Finish the line.
He's like, where's ding?
How? How? The counter can't go up just for me saying 2 words. I said, "Oh, she." That's all I said.
And I just said finish it.
She got big teeth. Man.
That's not what you were gonna say.
I was like, what to say, dude? I was like, oh, he said, finish it.
Can. Get.
Nah, dude.
Wait. She can get more scripts. She's a good actor.
That's my boy right there, boy. That's what I'm saying. Wait, what was she in? No. She can, though, right?
She was
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. The first one was straight. The other two were whack. I haven't seen the third one, actually. The second one was whack, though.
I think all of them were all right.
Are we in an age now where we can see like all these movies, like maybe with like a black Santa or an Asian Santa or a female Santa? Is that weird?
No, I'm okay with it. I've already watched a bunch of shows why they reference like how like Santa's Asian. I don't know some of like the reasoning behind it. I think is funny, but
all right, lay something on me.
Well,
I was Santa Asian.
Well, so like Santa wears red, and like you guys have been over for my Chinese New Year's and gotten free money, like the red envelopes, the presents.
Does Santa give out free money too?
I mean, that's the presents, right?
That's true. Red does mean presents. It also means stop.
I forgot what show was it. I think it was Fresh Off the Boat. They had like this list of why like
It's a good show.
Yeah, it was like a list of what like the kid was like Santa's Asian, and then like the dad was like, of course he's Asian. Why do you think he wears red? Think about New Year's and all the other holidays, and they're like breaking it up and making a list of it. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Yeah.
Somebody told me a similar story, but it was about how Santa was black.
See? That was the reasoning.
Let's hear it.
Does he give out money too?
No, he takes your money.
You race the houses. You race the houses. Mine was not as nice as Tony's.
He breaks in your house and takes your food.
Yeah,
He's all this motherfucker left out milk. He said, "This is mine."
Santa had a red jumpsuit on. I was like, "Yo, this is mine." He took on my Christmas stocking.
Santa didn't bring what I wanted.
He's like, Santa black, right? I was like, what you talking about? Yeah, who else is going around in the middle of the night breaking into people's houses? I was like, stop talking to me. What's wrong with you?
Stop it right now.
What's wrong with you, man?
What you think, Josh?
I'm thinking Asian Santa's looking pretty good.
He's telling me like breaking into my house, taking stuff, dude. He said, what do you think, Josh?
You gotta choose your words carefully, otherwise Black Santa's gonna come over to your house.
Does he know when I'm sleeping?
Yeah, he has a good idea. and he also knows where your valuables are.
He said, oh, yeah, this motherfucker sleep now.
He said, so yeah, he got all these little wiener dogs, man. He said, this guy got all these little dogs and a big-ass cat, man.
Tell you, I'm taking all his stuff. Taking all his pizza rolls.
Mm-hmm. Pizza rolls, Hot Pockets, all these mines.
All these mines. All these mines, dude.
Steve, any opinion?
Oh,
nope.
How? Never mind.
Anyways, dude, I'll start talking about Santa Claus.
I just wanted to know if is that the era that we're in, where Santa can be whatever you want?
Yep.
I mean, with the world in this day and age, I think
PC, bro.
So many sensitive people that you just have to say yes.
PC, bro.
Well, didn't people blow up about Ariel being black? Like, well, you can't.
Did anyone blow up about?
I think actually no. People liked it, but then I think wasn't like the dad wasn't black or something like that.
No, I don't think so. I think it was like both sides. People were like, yeah, this is great, and everybody else was like, no, you got to keep it the same.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same thing.
The only thing I vaguely remember about that when the cast for Little Mermaid where Ariel was black, I think it was everyone was just trying to, from what I remember, was just like, yeah, Tom Cruise should be dad. And I was like, or not Tom Cruise, Terry Crews. Terry Crews, yeah. Sorry. Terry Crews.
Isn't she mixed anyway? So if like. Because you don't never know where her mom is, right?
No.
Technically.
Yeah.
She like. Yeah, no, you don't know. Like something up, but-
But there was something interesting where this girl was cosplaying. She was black and she cosplayed a character, and people were giving her crap for it or whatever. But then she was like, most anime characters are Asian, right? And you got a whole bunch of white people cosplaying. She's like, so it's like the same thing.
Yeah, she's right.
It's an issue I run into in my household a lot, actually. Since my daughter wanted to be Elsa for Halloween, I was like, well, anyways, we had a conversation. I was like, she wanted to be a princess for Halloween. I was like,
Yeah.
well, could you get her like a different princess, Because she gonna get made fun of. She gonna get made fun
Well,
of.
there was a whole thing about kids like being Moana or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, there's Moana, there's
Who's the one from Princess
and the Frog. Yeah, I keep forgetting her name.
Those are your two options.
Tiana. Yeah.
Those are my only options.
Those are your only options.
What about Pocahontas? Get your ass.
Not quite.
No, yeah, you got.
Hey, at least you got options. I just got Mulan in my family.
I'm sorry. It's true.
Unless they come out with like a new one and they name her like something like Shaquilla.
Stop it. That's the worst counter for his ass. Damn, dude. Worse. He said Shakira. What did you
We get a soundboard for some dings and we just
Worse.
start-
Oh, that'd be
you
sick.
you just see like a worse and then like a ding.
No, it's like whatever. Like he say something
And then the
crazy. I just
counter
stare
is,
at him like
as a-
this. I just stare at him like this. He like this Steve like worse.
And then the counter is that picture of Drake sitting on the the skyline.
Ding. Just sitting there chilling. Dude, we will produce this. Damn, I was gonna say, are we done with Netflix, dude?
Oh, I don't even know what that
Oh
was.
man, I was watching.
That's about
I
all
was
I
trying
really
to watch
watch.
the other podcast, but this is actually really funny. Yeah, I was watching the Joe Budden podcast, and he was like, he had a crazy idea. They was talking about like porn and stuff, ill girls, right? But he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about making a Netflix. I was like, I had to rewind it. I was like, what did he just say? Netflix, dude.
He actually is on some. I'm pretty sure
That's like
was-
$1 billion.
yeah,
idea, for
that's
real.
literally probably like a
I was like, they
billion
even
dollar
like they like sat there quietly, and he was like Rory was like, should we like edit this? Because that's crazy, dude. Netflix,
It is interesting.
Next
'cause
week, well, Pornhub
'cause-
will be like, oh, we're coming out with a new service
dude,
here.
that is crazy. Netflix. He's like, Joe's like, I'm definitely busting one if I turn on the Netflix. I was like, ew. He was like, your favorite Instagram models like all in one place. I was like, dude, he needs to stop. Somebody's gonna do this and make billions.
Yeah, it's only gonna make billions.
Somebody.
because if you just throw that out with a subscription service,
Yeah. Netflix. I gotta stop saying it. 'Cause it's nasty. Anyway. Yeah, man.
No,
So-
it's a $1 billion idea.
Yeah, we should edit this. Well, we're live, so it doesn't matter. Anyways.
But you know, today's the first day that in Michigan you are like
Yeah, what's up with that?
distributor centers can like sell weed.
Yeah, it's
starting today?
recreational marijuana
Yeah.
is legal.
Yep.
What happened
Selling
there?
it. Selling it today. What happened today? I celebrated.
Worse.
Worse. Worse.
why?
So,
I was like, why is it worse? It's legal.
Still worse.
Still worse. Okay, cool.
We're out here drinking alcohol. That was illegal at one point too.
When was it illegal?
I don't know.
All right,
When
then.
was that?
Go ahead and fact
When
check
was
it for me.
Prohibition?
1850. Anyways, this is a phenomenal beer. It only gets better with.
Yeah, this is a good ass beer.
I'm lowering it to a 7.
You're rude. Anyways,
1920 and 1933.
Does the price bring it down too, Josh?
What?
$6 a bottle.
I don't think price ever like. I don't even usually look at price, but
Unless it comes with a subscription. Then you do.
no. I'm just saying like I'm not gonna rate a beer based on its price, but
why not? If you drank a shitty beer and you paid like $10 for a bottle,
like the
wouldn't you be
booty,
pissed? Huh?
Like the booty.
like the booty.
Yeah, that's trash.
That was a pretty
That
fucking
wasn't
bad beer.
expensive.
I don't know. I
I
just
think
don't.
it was like
It wasn't $10 a bottle.
I think I don't know.
It was like in
I
cans
just
anyway.
I think the maple syrup thing adds like a weird flavor to it.
I think for me,
I don't even
I
taste
kind
it,
of
man.
I understand Josh
So
where
that's-
price doesn't really matter when you're trying out new things. Like at least that's how I experience food. Like I like
Price doesn't
to.
matter if you didn't buy it. Price always matters if you bought it.
Well, for
I
me,
mean, I bought plenty of beer.
I feel like price
that's
will only
probably
be like
pretty
a
expensive,
negative
but
thing
yeah, no matter
in a
what.
price. Like if you're like, oh, it's okay, and then it's like, oh, but it was like really expensive, then it would, in my book, it would bring it down just a little bit, like, as far as like overall.
I think stuff. Well, like KBS.
But if it's
and
cheap
CBS,
and it's bad, or if it's cheap and it's good, does that bring it up then? If it's cheap
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what I'm
really
saying. It's
good?
not only bad.
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah.
if a really good beer is expensive, you kind of like that's when it being expensive, you'll give it a pass.
And that's like with anything, though. Like anything's
Well,
expensive
anything
and you
if it's
don't
cheap,
like it.
if
Yeah.
it's super cheap and it's trash, you're like, oh, well, it was only like 99 cents.
Yeah.
See, I like to I like to rate it just on taste alone, just
Yeah.
because it's just like the experience of tasting it. That's because like that's how I feel about food when I go out to eat. Because like most of you guys know, I'm a foodie. I
for real?
I like to try to eat different. Go out.
So is Marlon.
He's a kind of
What's
a
up?
cook. Oh, back to the
likes-
question I was gonna ask you.
I got some venison up there. You want to cook it for me, Marlon?
I used to eat winning all these competitions. What's up? Cook my venison.
Yo,
I'll try it.
I do got a question.
I didn't know black people cook venison, but I'm gonna try.
I hate venison.
I like venison.
What's wrong with
but
venison?
I like jerky. Venison.
You ever
jerky.
had a venison taco?
What? Ew, no.
That actually sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna try it.
But
You ever had
on the
tongue?
real question,
No. You?
so
You ever had pig ear?
Yeah.
For real?
what's what people
Chicken feet?
in air fryers? Like,
Oh, I'm
why
on-
why did that become so popular now?
Ease of use.
It is simple, man.
I
This
get
dude
that,
sent me
but
this
like, how long has that been out?
Healthier.
I
Because
don't
you're
know,
not
Brian
cooking
told me
it in
about it.
grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Supposed
it,
to be
Yeah,
like the fitness community really grabbed down to it
because I was just like,
you use a lot less
hasn't
oil.
air fryers been out for a little while now?
They've been out for a while.
Yeah, and I was just like, why is it this year? I feel like everyone picked one up. Like when my parents got
probably
one.
Ease of use and health.
Well,
Yeah.
probably a lot to do with what Steve said. Brian had to been whenever I went to Maryland to visit Brian. Elise was still pregnant with Malia, so it was like a little more than 2 years ago. Brian was like, put me on this whole. He's like, you gotta get you one of these doors, air fryer, man. It cooks it with just the air, man. I was like, I don't believe you. You probably eating raw stuff. That shit not sound right, dude. You just cooking stuff with the air. What you talking about, dude?
So you
No,
put a
it's-
little bit of oil in there?
I have no
I
idea.
usually spray my stuff with oil.
You don't have to though.
You
It
don't
just
have
makes
to?
it crispier.
Yeah, I was about
Okay.
to say usually it doesn't just air
But you
fryer
don't have
make it look
I thought you
crispy.
added just like a very small amount of oil.
But I just found it
Compared to-
weird because
It's
like, I talked to
recommended.
like a whole
It's
bunch of people
recommended
like
if you
over
want
this
crispy,
past
but-
Well, I'd
week
want it crispy, so then I would add
of
oil.
of people buying gifts and everyone's just like, yeah, I'm getting my parents or my brother or my boyfriend air fryer. I was like, what's with everyone getting air fryers?
I think it's also like that's like something like a bunch of people like ship to the store and they like mark them down super cheap too.
It's really nice being able to like say if you want something,
Fried.
yeah, if you want something fried, but you don't really want to sit there and like make sure.
Remember what happened last time we tried to fry something?
Yeah, you
Plus,
blew up
regular
the whole
frying.
damn upstairs.
Regular frying can that's a lot of oil you can
You waste,
You waste, yeah.
Yeah, you could just set a
And then you have
timer
to
on it. You
dispose
can
of
go
it.
like in the bedroom, get on some Pokemon real quick. That once the timer goes off, that automatically shuts off, so your house doesn't burn down.
Or you can go in the bedroom and get on something else.
if you want.
That's
Netflix.
definitely worse counter.
Netflix.
Fair. What's up?
Nothing.
Netflix. Yeah, that's fucking genius. Anyways, I just didn't want to be somebody who was trying to start a porn site. I was like, yo, this is nuts. Worse.
Is that your tagline? Is that your tagline? Netflix. This is
slogan.
nuts.
Oh,
Nuts.
dude! I was gonna say something way worse, dude. What's wrong with my brain, dude?
You're
It's
gonna, like,
Netflix.
You're gonna be like having
Bust.
have people in the commercial be like people watching this and be like, oh my god, this is nuts.
Yeah, dude. Netflix. Whoops. Netflix.
Netflix.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, this is nuts.
This is nuts. dude. All right, anyways, dude. I'll definitely beat the Chargers, dude.
Yo,
Anyways, I got some anime questions, dude. First off, y'all see the anime awards that Crunchyroll's giving out?
I've not, but I mean, you can list them off, and I can kind of get my.
I don't want to go through all of
Does
them.
Demon Slayer take a lot of them?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through all of them
Because they have like best main character, best new
Yeah.
show, best like
Let's
female
go through
character.
them real quick. We're gonna make a quick work of these real quick.
Ask us, give us the thing, and we'll try and guess who's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
character.
All right, I like that idea. Anime of the year.
Do I get
Slayer.
options?
Slayer.
Huh?
So I get options?
Yeah. Give Steve multiple choice.
It might be hard
Well,
to do.
then, huh? Yeah.
Does
I
it give the
think-
nominees, or does it give just the winner?
Just the winner.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
Yeah, because it'll if
Demon Slayer.
Well, I didn't know if it had like the
Nah.
nominees or whatever.
No, it just has the winner.
Yeah,
But-
no, it's definitely, in my
Y'all
opinion,
both
Demon
said
Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Devilman Crybaby.
Wait,
Anime of
what?
the year.
Really? That's
Yeah.
Did that came out this year though?
If
probably
it
like
did
a-
very early in the year.
Huh. I mean, I watched it.
Yeah, because who was that? You or Jeff who told me that that was the one on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an Netflix one.
Yeah, and it was like the first episode was like the real graphic, like they transformed in the club and was like ripping people's titties off and stuff.
Yeah.
Just ripping the titties off.
It was like, he turned into like a demon and was like.
It's a
ripping people
really
apart.
kind of more like a graphic anime, like
So Marlon watches this then?
No, but he is now. going home, going straight to Netflix.
He's
Dude.
like ripping titties off and shit. What?
Huh.
They were in the club and he was ripping people apart.
yeah.
Anyways,
I don't
I was
agree
like,
with
what?
this,
This
but-
beat? I was like, that was hilarious. I was like, this beat, Demon Slayer. Anyways,
That is interesting.
this one's good too though. Best protagonist in an anime.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
Is it for just this year?
just this year. Yep.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming if that. No, I don't think it's the main guy.
Best
of the eight.
protagonist.
I don't think it's.
What about the chick from Sword Art?
I don't know.
She's always naked.
Excuse me.
Haven't you seen the new Sword Art?
My guess is Dragon Ball.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No, but that is Dragon Ball did win something on this list. I'm gonna let you say that one though.
He's just gonna get Dragon Ball every year.
Dragon Ball.
He said-
Nope, not
Let's
this
go.
one.
Dragon Ball. No. It was, Dragon Ball.
You got it.
Tony didn't guess nothing.
I'm thinking.
Naruto.
Oh,
That's still out?
I guess I'll just go.
Naruto is probably still going. I don't know if it won anything on there, but
I would assume that. I still think all of Demon Slayer right now is like top of the line, so I'm guessing Tanjiro.
No. It is Rimuru Tempest. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
oh,
Oh yeah, he's a good
Rimuru.
one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Does that beat the dude from Demon Slayer though?
He's
Yo,
pretty.
they
He is definitely OP.
I know I've only named
he's
two,
broken.
but so far, Demon Slayer getting their ass whooped. All right, best antagonist. This is easy.
Dragon Ball.
No. That would have fit there. I would have went with that. I would have went with that though.
the main demon from Demon Slayer.
I knew that's why I wanted to do this because I knew they were gonna just name a bunch of shit because they always talk about Demon Slayer. I was like, I'm about to show it him.
I'm gonna go with Naruto. Who is paying for 200, Bob?
I would have went with that because
But
that pain
came out,
arc
that
was
came out a
dope.
while ago.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because this is all just this year, right?
just this year.
Just this
So
year.
who'd you say? You said the dude from Demon Slayer, right?
No, I don't think he was good enough because he didn't really do nothing.
He's basically created all the demons, though.
Oh, is it Dang.
Uh-oh.
What's his name from My Hero?
Ru-
Was that this
Rugby.
season?
All for One,
All for One, yeah.
or the guy
It
with
is.
that
It's All
face.
for One.
Is it All for One?
We got one on the
It's all
board,
for one, dude.
We're on the board.
Damn it! He said we on the board, baby. He said we on the board. All right, I don't
Which
even-
was even then, like I would have voted
was
for
the-
the guy with the hands over his face
I
instead of All for One, because All for One was just in like one episode and then he was
But
gone.
he was fucking powerful. Like
He
he was,
was, but
like his fight scene was definitely way better than the guy with the
I know, but it was like one episode.
That's
Alright.
all
You
he
know?
needed.
You know what
I
I
didn't.
mean?
I didn't like these next two, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. But it's like just a simple award. It's just like whatever. It's almost like the protagonist antagonist thing. But anyways, best boy role in an anime.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Dragon Ball.
No. Wait, when did that come up actually?
Pokemon.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Who is Naruto for 200, Bob?
So y'all
Was
just
was the little demon guy in
What?
in How I Got Reincarnated as a Slime? The little was his name Gob or
oh yeah, Gabu.
Gabu?
Oh, Dabu Dabu, the dude from Zelda.
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh, is it? What's his name from Shield Hero?
No.
Damn.
What you got?
Best boy?
Yeah. Best boy role in an anime.
It's probably like a slice of life anime.
Is it a slice of life? Have you seen this anime?
You're the Spice of Life hero, right?
Is it from Sword Art?
Dude, what you just guess?
Yeah, I was literally gonna guess.
The lightning guy from Demon Slayer.
The best boy role?
Yeah.
No. Deku from My Hero.
Damn, Deku.
And that makes sense. You know why that makes sense? Because I was like, that's like the only main character that I like. Well, he's not weak. I hate the main character other than Deku, dude. He's like one of the best main characters ever.
Who's best girl then? Ochaka or whatever her name is?
That's the next one. Best girl role in an anime, and I've never.
Sailor Moon.
If you never heard of it, then I was about to say.
Steve got some bangers, dude.
I just throw something I knew.
Yeah. He said Sailor Moon. I was like,
if you don't know it, because I was about to say Asuna, but.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I did kind of give it away, didn't I? I said I don't know his name.
Yeah, I was like Asuna. No,
I'm gonna say it. My Sakura. From Rascals. Rascal does not dream of bunny girl senpai.
Oh yeah, I know.
That sounds like that belongs on Netflix. Anyways, let's skip some of these.
That show is weird, dude.
Nope, never heard of that before. Best ending sequence, best ending theme.
Ooh,
Dragon Ball.
Black Clover.
No,
Black Clover does not a lot. I actually caught up on all of Black Clover.
Black Clover.
This takes a lot of fun out of it because I'm gonna eventually go to the Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball, I'm like, yeah, that's it.
The best, so basically the best outro song.
I think that's what that means, right? The best ending sequence, best opening sequence.
Probably.
Black Clover or Shield Hero.
I didn't do the opening one because I never heard of it, but just to get it out the way. What did I just say? Are you wearing socks?
Nope.
What is it?
Strike one. You only get one. For the next one, I'm banging your knuckles out.
You got socks on.
Oh, best opening sequence is "Kiss of Death," sung by
They're actually
Nakashima.
Christmas
What
songs.
show?
"Darling in the Franxx."
Check this
Okay.
out.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, that
They
makes
got-
sense.
Best
yeah.
ending sequence.
They got dinosaurs on them.
Can you show the camera?
Oh my gosh, dude! Why? Oh my gosh!
They're Christmas dinosaurs.
Your Christmas dinosaurs.
Like Reptar.
I think I got Naruto socks on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh!
Nice. My
There's a
underwear.
hole in it.
Oh, there's.
Why'd you call him out, dude?
Time to get some new ones.
He said, "Oh, there's a hole in it." Called him out, dude.
All right, opening theme. Come on.
I said "Kiss of Death." Ending.
Or
theme, though.
ending theme.
We know this one though.
Oh, do we?
Is it
Naruto.
Demon Slayer one?
Demon Slayer.
My Hero.
Dragon
My
Ball.
Hero.
Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball.
What'd you say?
Dragon Ball.
We already said Dragon Ball.
I said Black Clover or Shield Hero.
All right. Anyways, everybody guess. Akatsuki no Requiem, sung by Linked Horizon from Attack on Titan season 3.
Oh.
Like,
Dang, dude, I gotta listen to that now.
I didn't watch season. Wait, no, I did watch season 3 of it. I don't watch season 4 of Attack on Titan.
All right, best work that. Oh, skipping those, skipping that. So,
why are you skipping these? I want to know.
well, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Best director, best voice actor, Japanese, best voice actor, English. We don't know that stuff.
Yeah.
Best voice
director?
actor English, Sean Schimmel.
All right, best director, the dude from Devilman Crybaby won another one.
Who got the best voice actor for English?
it the guy
Christopher Sabat.
Oh,
from Vegeta?
yeah.
Yeah, he does Vegeta.
That's what I was gonna say. It was like either Sean Schimmel or
Oh, actually,
Who else
it
did he
was
do?
Christopher Sabat for his character. It says
Yeah,
for his
yeah.
character All Might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
he
about to
did
say
All
he
Might
does
too.
Vegeta, and I was like, what's another big one? Yeah, it's All
Oh, he
Might.
does do All Might. That makes sense. Yeah, it sounds just like Vegeta.
I am here.
Yeah. Did I delete it? I'm trying to get. Oh, here. All right.
That was yours, Steve.
Best animation.
Dragon Ball.
Best animation.
I got it.
No, Violet Evergarden.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I actually would agree with that one.
Is that good? Is that a good anime?
and
Violet
would
Evergarden?
not
it's
like
kind
it.
of slow.
It doesn't really have. Well, it does have action, but it's not an action anime. It's actually like a love story. Like,
Yeah.
All right,
kinda
last two.
slow.
Best film.
Dragon Ball.
Best film?
Broly.
Broly movie.
Yeah, it's probably the Broly movie.
That shit was funny.
Kill your ass.
Oh, is it the My Hero one?
Yes.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia, Two
There's
Heroes.
2 heroes. Yeah.
Best character. Oops. Oh, okay, one more actually. Best fight scene.
That's Demon Slayer.
Uh,
Episode 19.
Jiren versus
Dragon Ball.
Jiren versus Goku.
No, All for One versus All Might.
Oh, that's
Yo,
No,
My
Top
Hero
Girl.
cleaned up.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Top
best
Girl's fight was way better.
best continuing series.
Dragon Ball.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. Oh, yeah, caught you sleeping, Steve.
You just said Dragon Ball before I could even finish. He said best. He said Dragon Ball. And then he got it right. He's caught you slipping, Steve. What the heck, man? I thought that was interesting though, because I was expecting you guys talk up Demon Slayer so much, and then My Hero just came in here and cleaned up.
Well, I mean, like I said, My Hero's
My Hero's good.
good.
Though.
Yeah,
My
it's
Hero's
good. This season right now is. I don't know if you guys are caught up, but it is slow. But the next episode next week should be.
The thing with My Hero
finally-
is it's kind of established, whereas Demon Slayer just kind of started. But
Yeah, but I feel like you can if you your first season can be like phenomenal. Like My Hero's first season was like amazing. Demon Slayer's first season is amazing. But
give
My Hero
it
still
3
took
years.
that
It'll clean up in 3 years.
Well,
Relax.
next year,
Relax.
next year the movie comes out, and that's supposed to get a lot of attention. The movie and art.
That movie looks crazy.
Yeah.
Like the art style in that movie.
Yep. The
You
movie
guys just
train art.
like demons? You guys just like demons?
Yeah.
You like guns?
You like guns? We're already talking about video games, didn't we?
Oh yeah, but I was about to say like I was actually talking to my brother about it. How next year is like the lineup for like just even the first half is gonna be pretty sick. For video
Animal
games.
Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Whack.
Oh!
What game you like, Steve?
Why do you sound so mad though, dude?
You
What
know,
game
you know
like,
as soon as
Steve?
I didn't say anything more, I was gonna say
I
whack.
know. He said, "What game you like,
If I mention
Steve?"
anything, it'd
You
be
know,
Nah.
you gotta say a game that he's playing right
I'm
now.
not gonna say that,
Said
Steve.
Call of
I'm
Duty,
just
he
gonna
said
go
whack.
ahead and say WoW was whack. Because that'll encompass anything you might want to
He
say.
said that encompasses anything you might want to say. He said Animal Crossing. He said whack. He said what? What game you like, Steve? He went on.
Obviously, you haven't been to hot sauce.
Yeah, you gotta go there
I
and
don't
cut all
want
the
to.
cheese down.
I've been to hot sauce.
Yeah, you do.
He said, yeah, you did.
That place
Come on,
is scary.
Come on over to hot sauce.
He said that place is scary.
Get your shit run, man.
I invited some people from hot sauc over at my town, and I
And he
ended
ran
up
your
with a
stuff.
lot less coconuts, dude.
Oh, he said, "No, we gotta get over there. Take all those coconuts." Dude, Marlon commanded his people to steal from him. Yeah,
I mean, so I think in January the first game I'm picking up does Animal Crossing come out?
I
in
got
January?
March.
March. Okay, I'll look that. I know for sure. I'm picking up. It's a remake. I don't know if any of you guys played it. It was Tokyo Mirage from the Wii.
yes.
Yeah, they're redoing that for the Switch.
Did you see the
Wasn't that on
new
Xbox?
Final
No,
Fantasy
Tokyo
VII
Mirage was
remake?
on the Wii U.
I got a
Is that
notification.
finally coming
on
out?
it.
Did you see the new Final Fantasy VII remake, like mini trailer for Cloud?
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that they're already in the middle of developing the second part of the game?
Also, it is only coming out in parts.
I mean, it is, but the question is how many fucking parts, and then how.
7.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking money.
I'm just kidding.
I'll probably buy the first one.
I'll wait for the box set.
I wait
I'll
for
buy
the
the
bundle.
first
come
one.
out.
I'll buy the first one to play, like, to see what it was like. Like, dang, this is crazy with all the hype and stuff. And then when those next parts come out, I'm gonna skip them. I already know what the game is about.
I already done
I already
this.
done this.
No, yeah, I'd probably do something similar where I'd buy the first one and then I'd buy the last one. I was like, all right, I need to get the first game to experience it, and then I just need a whoop on Sephiroth.
I did get the motorcycle
No,
edition.
see, you
That's
can't
what I
just
did
buy
too.
the first one and the last one. You're gonna have to buy all of them if you want that last one.
Oh yeah, because
Wait
what if
for
you
the
can't
box
play?
set,
What if
yeah.
you can only?
Oh,
have to play
continue it
through
on.
Yeah.
I can't see them doing
If
something
you
like
wait
that.
for the box set
They
though,
will.
if you wait for the box set though, you know it'll be cheaper than buying all of them
Think so?
right when they come out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're right. If it's like if they're all like 60, yeah. Dang,
Because
dude.
they'll come out with the second one and
Square
it'll be
Enix
like
really looking for a money grab, huh?
it'll be like Final
For this
Fantasy
game,
VII
yeah.
remastered with the
And they were like,
DLC.
y'all been wanting this remake for a while. Well, y'all gonna pay.
Yeah, y'all about to get milked.
they're like,
nasty.
all right, you fucking want this shit?
Yeah,
Fine.
like, they want it
Give me
that bad.
$500.
Yeah, they
Right
want
now.
their damn mind, dude. I got the deluxe though, but it's all right.
I got
It's all
one
right.
with the motorcycle and shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't go that crazy.
I got
I like 7, but I don't like yeah.
I think I got that one too.
The
I don't
motorcycle one.
Yeah, I think I got a notification that they're gonna try
Charge you in March?
charging soon. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I pre-ordered that game. Shit, man.
How much was it? Was
Like
it like
$350,
$300?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But how much can you sell it for? Tell me, Josh. How much are the pre-orders going for?
I don't know. Is it sold out?
You don't know?
I don't know.
What?
The problem with that one,
$2,000.
the problem with that one is it depends on if they're gonna sell it, the toy thing separately, because a lot of times those toys are already available by themselves. They just put it with
the 15 one, like those one like resold for a pretty decent amount. I mean, they released Noctis separately like later.
Yeah, because
But-
if they release the toy separately, then it's not gonna be worth anything.
That was sweet though. I don't know if I was messaging you guys, but I got 15 like a week early when I got that.
Yeah,
like,
you did message me. I was pissed.
I was like, yo, I got Final Fantasy 15, bro. And everybody's like, wait, what? I was like,
What came with Kingdom Hearts? Because I got that set, that Toy Story. Was it?
the Toy Story
set?
like Play Arts
Did
one.
they release that one separately?
Yeah.
I feel like they did.
Yeah, I think they did.
So,
I should have bought some popcorn over.
no, you shouldn't have. Anyways, I found an article on some Disney Plus updates.
Tell me.
You gonna show us up, Mark? Because you're raw. Hey, I'm fine if I'm wrong.
Let's call this segment "Prove Steve Wrong."
Was it Steve or was it Josh though?
It's
both
like
of
a
us.
tag team
Both.
effort.
Yeah, well, I'm about to tag team them both.
Oh,
Ugh.
jeez. What was
Dang,
that,
Mark.
5? Worse.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Pre-orders are selling for $450.
Sweet.
I'm coming out ahead.
$150. Hey,
That's great. It's cool. So, December 2019, the lineup they have tons of new movies and.
are these all old movies that are new movies, or they're gonna
these, like,
release?
new
are they gonna
movies?
release like
Or have they already
like
been
movies?
released before?
Yeah,
These may be new feel-good movies that you haven't seen before.
Are these Hallmark movies?
Just to get your ass in the mood, you know what I'm saying?
Some of them look like old new movies, but I don't know what some of these other ones are.
also like Disney can instead of releasing them on DVD, they can put them out earlier digitally, which gives them a little bit of an advantage. But
December 1st, which
On
is
top of
today,
everything else that we got.
Glory Road. Old new movie, right?
I remember seeing that shit.
The hell is Marvel Rising? Chasing Ghosts.
It's like an original, I think, or something like that.
Isn't it actually an original? Because I
remember-
feel like Marvel Rising is like a cartoon on like the Disney Channel or something.
I
I
don't know.
said it was like some kind of like original thing when I looked at it.
Marvel Rising, Chasing Ghosts, Garfield the movie, Marvel Rising, Heart of Iron.
Give me some Garfield.
You clapped his hands on that one though. He said Garfield the movie. He said. December. That was the first. December 3rd. One Day at Disney. I'm assuming that's probably like a doc or something. I don't know.
Probably a documentary.
December 5th. Thor Ragnarok. That's a new movie.
Was
Sorry,
that-
on Netflix though.
Yeah, the Netflix thing might have run out then.
I mean, that's not a new movie.
Yeah.
No, but it's within the past 5 years.
It's a good Thor.
A
movie.
new,
I thought we were
new,
talking about
a
old,
new
like-
new movie
I'm
means
starting
that
this up.
it's new.
A new movie would be like Frozen 2 releasing
No.
on Disney
Let's,
Plus.
okay, let's get
A
understanding.
new movie would
No,
be
that's never gonna happen. We're talking. Are you talking original content or
Yes.
like an older like a movie? Because we're never gonna get a new movie straight to streaming unless it was made for the streaming service.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm thinking
Isn't
of
that
new.
an original?
You
That
don't.
would be an original.
You
I'm
don't.
thinking of movie like. Were you talking about a movie that?
I'm saying like I can see them doing like Frozen 2 would come out like a month ahead of time before it released on like
Right, but that
Blu-ray.
wouldn't be like. That's not gonna be in December. I thought we all like
Okay.
understood that it's gonna be like new. Like I'm thinking like.
No, for
Glory,
me,
Glory Road like 10
it
years
would
ago.
have to be new content that is designed for that streaming service.
Yeah.
I'm
Where's
not
the
fond-
original content?
Okay, I just said I don't know what Marvel Rising is.
All right, you're done. Stop pouring for us.
I think Marvel. I'm pretty
You
sure.
named a couple of them. So it sounded like it was just stuff that
poured
they,
yours a little higher. Now
I'm
Marvel
pretty sure
Rising,
Marvel
match it.
Rising is already out.
Really?
Yeah, I
What about
think
One Day at Disney.
that's
no one,
probably a
cares, no
documentary.
one cares about.
Okay.
No one cares about.
You
that
don't
shit.
want to know One Day at Disney?
I've spent multiple days at Disney.
Well, I haven't, so I want to see it. I like
you're
documentaries,
saying
and I
that-
like National Geographic.
So
So
you're-
what?
Do you watch the Jeff Goldblum show yet?
No, not
Yeah,
yet,
that's
but I'm
on
about
there.
to.
So it looks like basically they're counting episodes too. So December 6th. So December 5th was Thor Ragnarok. December 6th is One Day at Disney episode 1. The Mandalorian episode 5. The World According to Jeff Goldblum episode 6.
Yeah.
Pixar in Real Life Finding Dory Aquarium Escape. High School Musical, the series episode 5. Encore episode 5. Marvel's Hero Project episode 5.
Yeah, that's
Forky
awesome.
Asks a Question episode 5.
Those are
Disney
good.
Family Sundays episode 5. The
I only saw the
Imagineering Story
stupid
episode
cup
5.
wedge.
Huh? Yeah, the couple one's sweet. Couple one's sweet. December 11th is Alice Through the Looking Glass. What's that?
That
Some
is a
movie.
movie, an old
Yeah.
movie.
Like
An
old
older,
movie?
not too old, but
It's like the
Some
what
movie?
was it? The sequel for like Alice in Wonderland. Yeah.
So yeah, this looks like December 13th. I'll just name all the new shit and not the episode 6 shit from like the previous week. But looks like Spark Shots Wind. I don't know what that is.
No, that is either.
Mandalorian. Yeah, episode 6 for all the other stuff. December 20, we got George of the Jungle 2.
is that Brendan Fraser?
I think Brendan Fraser was the first one, right?
Yeah, he was in the
Who
first
was
one.
in who was in the second
I
one?
don't know. I don't know.
Wait,
Backtrack.
no, wasn't that still Brendan Fraser? But they were in the city that time.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, you're right.
You said it was Chasing Ghosts?
Yeah, it was Chasing Ghosts.
TV short, January 16th, 2019.
When did it come out on Disney Channel?
It's probably one of those shorts. Hey, those shorts are
This
actually
doesn't
pretty
say.
The
legit.
shorts are actually pretty sweet though.
I saw
Sure.
that.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure
it
like
probably was.
Marvel Rising was just on the Disney Channel.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple other ones too, yeah. But they
Yeah.
might just start making them new for that.
And then looks like later in the month is just some later episode stuff. It doesn't like any other.
That's the same thing that
Didn't
Netflix.
that,
Netflix
didn't that
always
Glory
releases
Road
things, like,
movie
weekly.
come out
Yeah.
on
And,
like,
Christmas?
twice a week.
December 26th though. Star Wars
One
Last
year.
Jedi. Booyaka.
Look up Glory Road and tell me when the release date was. Was it
Wait,
like Christmas?
that's not
one
on
year?
Disney Plus yet?
Last Jedi. No, we said that last week.
Oh,
Can Josh or somebody said that it was still on Netflix. That's why.
yeah.
What,
Wait, didn't I
Ragnarok?
show you?
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. I thought he showed me that it was on Disney Plus.
Last Jedi is
What
on
is
Disney
it?
Plus.
I thought.
Because
I
I know
thought
it's on
Last
Netflix.
Jedi was on Showtime.
It was on Netflix. Because I know I watched that on Netflix. Oh yeah.
Is it a new movie?
Cheers.
No, it's an old movie.
What year?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's easy.
10 years ago.
2006?
Yeah.
Look, man, all I'm
January
saying
13th.
is Disney Plus is the shit, man.
Okay.
All I gotta do is
As
put
like
on
no, it
Frozen
came
and
out
sit
like
my damn
around
kids
Christmas
down.
time.
Say that.
You should make him watch Big Hero 6.
Yeah, it's
bro.
US. Jeremy.
Yeah, that's a good one. What? What's
They
the top?
put
what's
it
the-
on here, but when you actually click on it,
Oh, just
Oh.
the trailer?
Yeah.
it just says, coming soon.
December 26th. Yeah, it's a good movie, man.
So it's probably still on Netflix. Still.
I watched the first couple movies because I was like, man, how did Steve like these first 3 movies, man?
What?
You say you like the originals more than one? You like 4 through 6 more than 1 through 3?
Yeah.
Yo,
You like the old ones? Like where like the lasers don't even connect and like
Yeah.
I like the newer ones
They weren't too
after
bad.
6.
you say your favorite one was Empire Strikes Back, right?
Yeah.
That one was pretty good, man. That was pretty good.
I like.
Yo, Darth Vader after A New Hope, I was like, yo, you know, Darth is pissed.
I was okay with episodes 1 through 3.
Your favorite is 1, right?
Jar Jar Binks is coming back as an evil Jedi Lord.
Wouldn't that be dope if he came back with fucking like dual lightsabers?
And he just dropped the accent. He
Did
was
I ever show you that, Marlon?
He said, what up?
There was like a
what
fan
up?
theory. There was like a fan theory
he's
about
he's
Jar
just
Jar
like
Binks
some
being,
crazy like you
a
just see.
Sith Lord, and that like
He tied
the
his
whole
ears
time
back
he was like in the
pointed
first
his-
episode he was acting like stupid, was just to like trick them,
What up?
and then he would
That'd
have
be
been
sick.
like
That'd be sweet.
That'd be
sweet.
sick.
he
I
would
hate
have
Jar
been
Jar
like
Binks,
turned
though.
into like it'd been like one of those like Darth Vader surprise things where it's like
I'm not gonna
surprise,
lie, man.
Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
Jar
that
Jar
one meme
Binks
where that
was-
one guy
Yeah.
he kept saying
He
like
said, surprise,
Motherfucker.
motherfucker. He said, some fries.
Yeah,
He said,
small
some pies.
fries.
Yeah, he's
Small
killing
fries.
it. He said,
I think the most messed up one where he brought up the what was it, the Hunger
Said,
Games. He was like,
Rude
Rude dies.
dies.
Yeah,
I was
the
like,
thing is,
oh, she did. He said, Rude dies. Yeah, he had the DVD. The Hunger
on the
Games, he said,
DVD.
Rude dies. That was sick. That was shit. That was one of the sweetest ones. Dude. That was back when Vines were like real huge. Yeah.
He was actually real funny.
His Vines were sweet. His Vines were sweet.
Because he was like, he's the one that did the Disney hip hop.
Oh, okay. People were telling me that if you actually watched Dexter, it was like 10 times funnier because that's like he was like an angry cop, right? The actual dude.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So he was like. He was
really good.
He always hated Dexter. He always thought he was up to something. Like he thought there was something off with.
He was a weird motherfucker.
Yeah, he always was wigged out. Like that. Yeah. Dexter was just like.
And then so he ends up finding out that Dexter is a serial killer, and then like Dexter like locks him up in a cage, and
kills him.
Actually, no, Dexter doesn't kill him. Dexter was actually really close to like letting him go.
Yeah, he was like Dexter almost reformed because of him.
But
like he was like
Dexter at the time had this girlfriend who was like crazy, and she was the one that actually ended up killing the dude. Mm-hmm. She like blew up the cabin that he was locked in.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he died.
That was the
surprise
girl
motherfucker.
from Chuck, right? That was his girlfriend at the time, or was it a different girl?
No, it was a different girl.
Oh, okay.
How do you know?
The girl from Chuck, she was in like the last season.
Who was his girlfriend at the time for that?
Head over
oh, was it that crazy European chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her name? Okay. Her name was like something crazy too.
Yeah, so with a Y, like
Yesenia, Yvonne or something like that.
Something like that.
Steve would like call me. He's like, "Yo, man, this chick from Chuck though."
Yeah, I called you just.
Yvonne
He's like, "Yo, Mark, what's up?" I was like, "How's it going, Steve?" he's like, "Not much, man. Hey, you catch up on Chuck yet?"
Was it like?
See, I'm on season 7. You know, so something light. You know, he's like, "Yo, Yvonne, something.
Strahovski.
She could get it, dude."
Is that
I was like,
Jesus,
I don't know. Steve, relax.
You can though.
Whoa, you too.
She's fine.
She cool. He said she was fine.
She's fine.
For real?
Strahovski.
I mean, you finished Chuck, right? Or you watched most of Chuck, right?
Mm-hmm. Mark he had like what? You said like one episode left.
Yeah.
But throughout the entire season, she was. All right, cameras off. Not Mark. She was.
I don't know, man.
Let me mute your mic.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
She's alright.
She's straight, I guess. You know, she alright.
If you're into that type of thing.
If you're into blinds and stuff, I ain't. So it's cool. Look at that. He's got defense out here, though.
Is it really defense if you say it's defense?
Yeah. Right? What do you think is best supporting or best female role, dude? Who do you think is out here like giving up like that?
Giving up the what?
No, who do you think is the best like female?
I don't know who's giving up the neck and the back if that's what you're asking me.
That's not what I said. Damn it. You know, Steve, did we already go through this and Steve gave us like some crazy name? Like nobody knew. We had to look her up. Steve be in the TV show like.
He did that with the male actor where we're all naming off words like who?
Oh yeah, our favorite male actor. He said, "Oh yeah, what's the name?" I was like, "Who is that?"
It took a second, but you guys got it.
All right, man.
I watched a lot more like movies and stuff than you guys.
You do, man.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you guys threw up some good ones though. I will say that.
She was like, "Oh yeah," she was like number 19 for me.
It's always like Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, oh shit, man, that is a good one.
Ryan Reynolds, man.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
I follow him like on Instagram, and he's always like promoting his gin and shit like that, and it's freaking hilarious.
What's his gin?
Aviation gin.
Yeah, aviation.
Because he has aviation gin and doesn't what's his name? Who played Wolverine have his
Hugh
name?
Jackman. He has like a coffee.
Yeah, a coffee.
Yeah, coffee
and
or something.
They were making fun. Like they were supposed to do a commercial for each other. Well, I mean they did, but they played it off.
No, well that one. Ryan Reynolds actually did the commercial like correctly and like didn't make a fun of it, and then Hugh Jackman just was like talking shit and made it all like
he took the bottle and he's like I forgot what he said, but he's like this gin tastes like whatever and
tastes like shit.
Yeah, and he just like knocks the bottle over and it's just like pouring all over on the table and he's just sitting there just like.
Who did that?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh Jesus.
and then they're looking at the commercial. Ryan Reynolds like. Sorry, man. I thought we were still at war. I didn't think you were serious about the truth thing.
Dude, that was rude.
I will say that Free Guy movie that he's gonna put out next year looks interesting.
Free Guy.
where he plays like an NPC in a video game,
Ryan
and then
Reynolds?
and then he
See,
like,
pull up the trailer, dude.
there's no trailer.
Oh, never mind. See, don't pull up the trailer.
You should put up the things for Mark to see that commercial that they were doing.
Oh yeah, dude.
Try to find it.
All right. So before we get into that, let's go ahead and rate this Sword and Shield, man. Now that I've finished the game, Tony hasn't though. But
I haven't. I mean, I like it. I just
got something to say about. I got something to say about the flow of the game, but I want to hear what these guys have to say first.
I like it. I mean, I haven't gotten in depth of like learning. I talked to Marlon about like how the end game's like, a little bit. I just haven't had time to really put like time into it.
Mm-hmm.
One, because I got fucking regular ass Dave over wanting to play Smash Bros. So I gotta beat him up with my man Terry all the time.
Oh damn it! I gotta get Terry.
Yo, Terry is sick, by the way. But everything that Marlon was saying, quality of life, does just like make the game just so much better, and it's definitely worth playing. If like I wouldn't even say if you're a Pokemon fan, if like you just like Pokemon, like that change really does make it like really nice. So I mean, again, my rating I still would say was pending still because I gotta finish the game.
Yeah.
But I definitely because like I've only like Dynamax once. So
yeah, the more you do it, you're like, all right, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch this. Dude.
All right, I think this is the right one.
Yeah, this is, I think. Yeah, the truth.
And we promised to make ads for each other.
Whoa.
Yep, sure did.
Judge
I've
was
been
really
working
excellent.
24/7 on an ad for Hugh's incredible coffee company, Laughing Man, and he's been working hard 24/7, I imagine, on an aviation gin ad. So I'm gonna go first. Let's roll it. Come away.
Can a cup of coffee be a superhero? Because Laughing Man beans are born with a special power. Sure, it's the best tasting coffee in the market. Yeah, it awakens your senses with unbelievable flavor. But it also lifts up communities around the world in the form of housing and scholarships. And Hugh could be behind such a heroic company. Hugh guessed it.
You guessed it.
Hugh Jackman, the loving and caring man who created Laughing Man. Make every cup count.
Wow. Wow, man, that's really professional. It's like cost $1 million.
Cost $1 million.
Really? Wow. I'm not quite ready to show mine yet, but let's just cover a second. No, it's not almost finished. Just some color correcting
For a second, let's just roll it. Come on, I
It's
can't wait to
almost
see
there.
it. Go, roll it.
Ryan Reynolds is a complete and total.
Oh.
Gin's pretty great though. I'll have to try it someday.
Oh, dude. We are no longer friends. Dude, I gave you some real stuff, dude. You clowned my stuff. He tipped it over and wasted it, huh?
He's like, yeah, the gin's pretty good. I'll have to try it sometime.
Yeah, I have to try it sometime. He opened it and tipped it over and just watched it. And then he threw the cap. Like, I ain't planning on putting this back on. That was rude, dude. That was rude. All right, man.
I'd give it an 8, though.
An 8?
An 8.
That's fair. That's fair. It's... There's no in-between. Ooh.
I mean, I don't care if you spoil it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
So the reason why Josh is able to beat it so fast is because there's no in-between stuff. Like, dude, like, remember... Okay.
But like okay, so
What?
when we played Pokemon,
Yeah.
right? How old were we?
10.
10.
Yeah, I remember I brought it actually in 5th grade
So
to show you guys.
Well.
I mean, when they're making these new games,
Yeah.
like they still want to cater to like that age group being able to pick it up and play it.
Right.
So I can understand like why it's so like easy and straightforward
Yeah.
to go through, because you want that same age group to like go through and
But
be
does
able
it
to
make
enjoy it.
does it make or break the game to like
I
give
think-
me like a side like a
I think the only thing that breaks the game, honestly, is like them, again, still saying it's a mainstream Pokemon game on the Switch, and then not including like what a mainstream Pokemon game is.
What is a mainstream Pokemon game?
One where you can collect all the Pokemon.
Has that been possible in any game?
No, but I think with this game being the first game on the Switch, and how they have the whole wild area set up, like even if you don't have it available right away, like you're adding like the Gigantamax Pokemon like every couple weeks,
Well, is
right?
this like the first one between the two games together that you can't collect them all?
Yes.
It's so
I mean,
yeah,
because
it's
like
kinda weird.
they all come out in pairs.
Yeah.
So if the two,
So
if the
so
two
everything
combine-
else, like you were able, as long as you played the other games, you were able to trade up into being
Yeah,
able
so
to
here,
collect
so
them
here's
all.
the difference between this game and the other games, right? This game, like the other games, had like a Pokedex, and then you had like a national dex where you could collect like all the other from the
Yeah,
previous.
and the
ones,
national
right?
deck was completed. It was literally from the first generation to the very like latest.
So this
where you
one,
It's not
which
connected to any previous game.
yeah,
basically.
I commend. I don't hate the Pokedex, but there is no national dex in this game. It basically what it did was incorporate new Pokemon with some of the old, and just made a Pokedex for the game. There's no national dex like previous from different regions or anything. It just took like I thought I'd hate it, but they took Charizard and made him like one of the. He's not a legendary, but he's like at the top, like with the legendaries, like one of the last numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. That's kind of dope. I understand what they did, but
So there's absolutely
think-
no way of getting.
No.
not until they like updated or patched
think-
it.
I
or
So you couldn't
anything.
even like trade or.
I think
No,
they should have
okay.
even gone like in, just like slowly release or change out the dens.
yeah, they'll probably be
Like
like some,
you know, every 3 months or 2 months or whatever, just like switch out the dens with like different ones to be able to collect all
yeah,
of them.
they'll probably come out with like packages. It'll be like Blastoise now available to, I don't know, but yeah, there's no way to get any other. There's no national dex.
I mean,
no-
even with like a game like that, they could have just done like
Actually, they wouldn't
gone
be able
the,
to do a national dex.
gone the,
Charizard's like one of the last. Like you wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be able to make a national dex.
what do
It's
you?
all jacked up, right?
No,
usually in the
no,
other
because
games-
the other games just had a dex of whatever Pokemon were available to catch, and then the national dex was putting them in the right order.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And then you just have to trade up from like that
Yeah.
Pokebank,
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
online
Yeah.
system, and then move up.
Yeah, no, there's no national dex. It's all just whatever is in Sword and Shield. That's all you got.
No, whatever they kind of pretty much allow you to
But
have.
would you be okay if none of the old Pokemon were in that though? Like if it was just all new ones and none of the old ones,
If it was just-
would that be better?
If it
I
was
think-
all new and it was like what?
I mean, I can-
350 or something like that.
I can
I'd be like,
understand.
whoa. Well, some
Yeah.
of them are like not creative though. But
I will say, yeah, if they did just all new ones, and the new one was like maybe like 150, 200, like, and they were all like original with like different mixtures and different
I'd be okay
types,
with that.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
But now it's just like they
Honestly-
got new ones, but like the Pokedex in this region is like instead of just 150, it's like what 300 or something, like 370 or something like that. But it's a lot of old Pokemon.
It's like
Yeah.
the number's big, but then you're like you kind
They
of
recycled.
you feel
They
cheated
recycled.
because you're like
They recycled.
oh you're just reusing the old ones.
Yeah,
Come
then
on.
like the only thing I feel so far is like the ones that they reuse are like literally the ones you get in the beginning of the games, like in all of them.
I miss those. I miss the Pokemon where you could like play through like a certain level, get
I
to
did catch
the
an Eevee already,
like
though.
go through all the
Kinda
8 gyms, go through the Elite Four, and then like start over in a different place.
So here's what I was gonna say. There's no farming tactic. There is, but it's a lot more friendly. Like you don't catch the Pokemon you want and then train it up on its EVs or its moves or whatever, hatch an egg or something, and then have to go through the Elite Four like 100 times, right? Like the system they have now is like nuts. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, Marlon was telling me about that because I asked him about that too. I was like about the is like the EV training kind of the same, or I gotta just battle like the same type just over and over? And he was like, no, they made it like way simpler, much easier, which is nice because in the game like Pokemon, at least back then for me, it was just like when I was a Pokemon master, I felt like it was just like get to the
You said
end
when I
game,
was a Pokemon.
find your
So when
Pokemon,
I was a Pokemon master.
and then like make them as dope as possible. And like the last time I did that was with like when I made my Excadrill and like Chandelier and shit like that. And that was it. Besides that, I haven't done that in a Pokemon game. I mean, I was trying to do it with this one, but again, I just haven't had time. Maybe I'll get there. I don't know, but
I think an interesting concept would be like where, like kind of like Let's Go, you know, in the first one, where you played through like the first region or whatever, got all the Pokemon,
but I didn't like Master
and then
but
they updated it, you know, after so many months to get to the next region, but you couldn't use, you know, the Pokemon from the first region until you beat the game. And then they had like seasons where like certain Pokemon were legal or whatever, like every, you know, whatever until like the newest one.
Yeah.
do feel like they should make a mega Pokemon game where you go through
Yeah.
each region. Because like when Silver and Gold came out and they did that,
What's your favorite region, man?
it's probably what was that one like I don't know all the
Ruby
regions.
Sapphire.
Mine was probably the Gold and Silver one.
Ruby Sapphire is Hoenn, right?
See,
I'm okay with all of them except for
Which one had the red Gyarados in it that you caught in the middle?
That was Gold and
of it?
Silver.
yeah, that's Gold and Silver.
That's my favorite, dude.
Yeah,
Because that was the first one that like you can go back to Kanto.
yeah. You go back to Kanto
Like
and
you should always be able to do that.
yeah, like
about
when I
They
was
should
like,
never get rid of that.
the
Ever.
way, like, see when they did that, because like you technically think Red Blue, and then you think that Gold Silver was pretty much like the sequel, and it was
Yeah.
like perfect. It was just like
You beat the
Holy
Elite
shit,
Four.
yeah.
You beat the Elite Four. You
And
beat
then
the
you-
champion. And it's like, oh, guess what? I need you to go to Kanto and
do it all over
complete
again.
this national dex.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm about to womp on Brock, dude. Yo,
Yeah.
do you know what level my Typhlosion is at?
yeah.
Fuck the Brock Pokemon.
like Nintendo doesn't really do like DLCs like that, right? Like,
I mean, not now.
I'm
I mean, like
not
not back
expecting it.
then, but
I'm not
like
expecting it.
but if
Yeah.
they did a mega one where they're like, all right, here's Kanto, you play through it, collect all 150, train up your guys, like they can do like for their, you know, because they have tournaments every year for the tournament to be like, okay, you can use, you know, whatever. Then next season, okay, we'll go to the next region.
Can you imagine that though?
You got to start over again though.
That'd be
I
nuts.
And
I
then
think
once
it'd
you
be-
beat the Elite Four, okay, all the Pokemon that you had can be transferred over into your PC now.
Hell yeah.
And then okay, but you know some of them aren't legal for tournaments or whatever.
That's fine though.
I
But
think,
It just
I
helps.
think,
put me in a world like where Sword and Shield is right now. Put me in Johto or Johto, Hoenn.
being able to bring it back, just like
Put me in
the
Kanto.
story,
Throw me in Viridian Forest in
like,
3D.
I think
All them bug trainers is dead, dude.
that would be just awesome. Like I don't know. The way how Gold and Silver did it with like their own region with like the mass amount of areas and the side stuff, like how Mark was saying, like there's not much in between stuff. Like there was so much in like a normal Pokemon game. And then when you had Gold and Silver come out, they had that. Like when you had to go get like the legendary, the dogs, and then you had the
You had
Kanto,
to
you go to
trap them
Kanto,
in that
and then-
certain area
Yeah.
or whatever by
That
flying
was
back
sweet.
and forth.
That was
Yeah.
sweet. And then you had to go to Kanto and get the birds.
Yeah, and then do the birds. I was like, yo,
They had everything from red and blue.
yeah.
You just had to be gold and silver first.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying.
And it's
That'd
just
be
like,
a sweet-
That's
and then
like-
after they did that, they've never repeated that that amazing idea like ever again.
I will say the only one that broke the mold for me is black and white, because like so after you beat the Elite Four, there was like after game, like there was like still after game story.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, this is straight. The story is actually straight in black
Yeah.
and white, but
I think that's like the only other one.
Are we
that,
getting to a point now though, like where we don't want games that are too long? So I mean, you still in the first.
Well, that's
you
what-
haven't got your
I mean,
first badge, man.
to
You
me-
asking for more.
well, to me, it's just like, I don't know. Like to me, I feel like to me the reason why I'm not just so intrigued in this Pokemon is just because like to me, I feel like it's nothing really new. It's better, like, quality of life, but to me, still an old game.
I just think Pokemon is one of those games
it's-
that would actually benefit from like doing like DLC updates.
Yeah, like I don't know, and that
Like, you
has
don't
been,
say
like,
that about
put
a
down.
lot
Like
of
literally
games.
the games that we're all playing right now. To me, it's nothing refreshing that can keep me just enticed for like a long period. Like Borderlands, I've played 1, 2, pre-sequel, all that. So like Borderlands 3 is great. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game. It's just I've already done that. Diablo, same. We've already done how many seasons of Diablo, and now Pokemon. Like those are the 3 games that literally the group is playing right now. Again, to me, Pokemon isn't like really a super refreshing thing. Besides the quality of life it is really nice, and it is in 3D, but it's nothing. Like, to me, I really want to, like, honestly, I really want to play Star Wars. I just don't want to commit on a $60 game that I don't know, because if it's something refreshing, something cool, then yeah, I'll definitely go pick it up, play it, and I probably just, like, won't stop playing it. Like, I'll beat the game on that one. Like, just like how when I picked up Spider-Man and stuff like that, I just played it all the way through. It was fun.
I will say this Pokemon is the first one that didn't feel, like, super grindy.
I love super grindy Pokemon games, though.
I know, but like you know how like you get to a point eventually where you're like, fuck it, dude, I want to walk around these trainers and not battle, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but we've always been at it with Pokemon games, though. But I guess the only
or
reason,
like farming the Elite Four like 150 times to get Pokemon to like 100.
The only thing with having kids is like I don't have time to do that stuff anymore. So when Josh told me it was like a short game, I was like, like a part of my soul was like, all right, I can dig that, because then that gets me to the end game faster, and I can like do my grindy stuff. And then Marlon's telling me that there's not even like a grindy thing, like you can just farm the wells, right?
You can't
so I'm like,
farm
all
the
right,
wells.
it's not bad, huh?
You can farm the wells.
I know you showed
So
me.
I mean, you can do that, but you can still do like the traditional way too. Like I have a Pokemon that I got from Japan that has the Pokérus, so you can still do that little virus thing and get your EVs quicker that way.
Are you serious?
I mean,
need you to. Can you breed that?
You're not a master anyway. What do you?
What do you mean?
To go back to Marlon's question, I definitely feel like I'm at an age where I can't grind games that long, like get into that 100+ hour game.
Yeah.
But I still want my game to be roughly like a 40.
I like long games.
This was about 40. Well, if you turn on the animations, it's about 40.
In my opinion, yeah, like a 40. Like if I'm spending,
it gets repetitive, man.
I'm just thinking like as a $60 game,
Mm-hmm.
if I can spend 40 hours on it, like.
But it is a game you can spend 40 hours.
Yeah.
on.
Like I'm just saying, in general, like, for a game to entice me for 40 hours, I think that's what I would like.
Apparently, what Marlon's telling me is you can't even get certain Pokemon unless it's like certain like weather conditions in the wild area, and like you know they only spawn at certain points. Like, yeah.
When I was talking to you today and I was looking for that Drampa.
Yeah.
I
kept saying, Drampa, the grandpa Pokemon.
It took me so long to find that thing.
Did you ever find an Creamy?
I just evolved one.
You didn't get the Gigantamax one?
No.
Though?
And that's another thing, too.
Dude,
there's like...
Me and Marlon grinded for that Creamy guy, Gigantamax form, for...
Creamy?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
So there's some unique evolutionary methods in this one, too. Like,
Yeah.
you know about the far-fetched one.
Yeah, that's sweet. All you gotta do is crit 3 times. I was like, damn, how do you do that?
Isn't there a move that crits automatically?
No.
No, in the sword version, you can get a leak that like increases your crit, and you can do like the focus energy.
Yeah, I was about to say, can't you teach it like focus energy to?
Yeah, you could do that.
I taught it focus energy. I didn't
Just fight
have
a
the leak,
Metapod
though.
that uses Harden a bunch of times. Dude.
I didn't learn that focus energy lasts for more than one turn though.
What I did was I went and found the beefiest fucking Magikarp I could find, and I fucking slapped the shit out of him, and he just kept splashing.
Good technique.
Well, once you get
I found a Wobbuffet, and I just prayed he didn't counter me.
Did you know that you can't find all of the Pokemon in the wild area unless you have like the 5th? Is it the 5th gym badge or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's there's you have to have a certain gym badge to be able to see like all the Pokemon in the
Well, that
wild
makes
area.
sense because I couldn't even catch Snorlax because he was like too high a level, and you can't catch. It's like I was like talking to Marlon on the phone. I'm like,
And then once you get to a certain point, they're all level 60 no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I like it, dude.
I think for my purposes, the game is great because I can get to, like, I can already have like a team of like hundreds like right off the bat because I just have a bunch of candies.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me.
I have a shitload of candies.
It took me like 45 minutes to train Rotom Wash up to level 100 max EV train.
Do you know that if
Damn, that's
you
kinda legit.
accidentally skip,
Fuck.
Yeah, the candies you get from the dens, like they give you like you can feed them to Pokemon. It gives them experience, so you don't even have to like.
They make rare candies look like dog shit.
Yeah, for real.
did you know
That's
if
actually legit.
did
Yeah,
you
so
know
all you
there's
gotta do is beat the
also a
game.
feature in the game if you let's say I'm an asshole and I trade you like a level 100 that hasn't evolved yet, you
Yeah.
can like use a rare candy on them or whatever to get them to evolve and they'll still like go through their evolution even though they're at max level.
Sweet.
So nothing's stuck.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's actually pretty sweet. I like that. All right, man. I'm drunk, so.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Nah, I mean, it's whatever, though.
I can tell you drunk. You still got the stupid hat on.
I should have worn mine, but
We'll wear it next week, dude.
mine's red.
Piss them off real good.
First
All right, gang. Josh, tell them where they can find us.
WeeklyResetPodcast.com.
Every time I say Josh, do you talk? Dude? You know what
Why
I'm
you keep
saying?
asking me?
Yeah, man, you the dude, man. All right,
You're the guy.
catch you guys next time.